For some reason, I've just been having the biggest problems lately with like making a solid OU and UU team. I just don't know why. It's just like there's some fatal flaw I can't seem to find. Or maybe I'm just trying to throw too many things in here at once, because I'll have one team where it's be like full of like really potent sweepers and one awesome build, but it has like a humongous weakness to entry hazards, and like it's like I have to throw in an additional rapid spinner or cut out like any essential member. You know what I mean, guys? I don't know, but I guess I'm just not used to dealing with the current big-ass threats in the upper tiers today, such as like Tornadus T and Scrafty. But in any case, I guess I'm kind of rambling onward here. What's going on, guys? I've got Wednesday's upload going for you all, and it is an RU match against this guy I found in the Pokemon Showdown by the name of FIddike. And looking at both of our teams here, I'm running a team that's involving a building support and just allowing leeway for Swords Dance for Alligator and Lilligant to Quiver Dance Lilligant to come in and just clean up the remainder of his team. And it looks like he's kind of doing a little bit of the same here, except instead of running Swords Dance for Alligator, he's running a Dragon Dance Crawdaunt. But the biggest threat I'm looking at in this team here really is just that one Clefable. And I feel like just as long as I preserve the Flying Gem on my Archeops and it doesn't get knocked into Defeatus range, I'm pretty sure I can come in and easily OHKO that thing, but I don't know, I'm not entirely sure in how well a standard build of Clefable takes a Flight Gem Acrobatics. I'm not really good on those kinds of calculations. But other than that, no, nothing really scares me too much. Aggron I can easily obliterate with Magmortar and Archeops and for Alligator. Crawdaunt, just as long as I make sure Drapion's still alive and Lilligant as well, I'm pretty sure I'll be safe in that regard. Magmortar, I got plenty of things to take on that thing. I just need to know what kind of set it's running first. If it's Life Orb, then I can just easily outspeed with Archeops and just bring it as a check. If it's Choice Scarf, I'll actually be able to play around that a little bit better because I got a Drapion to take hits on the special defensive side. But other than that, though, not too bad. And then Dusk Noir, I've got plenty of things to handle that. I'm not really afraid of that. And Lilligant, I've got Magmortar to easily come in and outspeed and kill it off with a Choice Scarf and absorb sleep, and Archeops pretty much, I don't think Archeops can outspeed, but just as long as I have Archeops around, it's just going to be an all-around good match. But other than that, though, nothing really scares me, and I think that's enough rambling out of me. So, without further ado, let's just jump along to the battle. So, he's going to lead off with the Zagron as I lead off with my Lilligant right here. I'm just going to go for the Sleep Header first turn, not mess around at all, because I really don't want this thing setting up as rocks. And then what I'm going to do here now is switch out, bring in my Archeops right here, potentially try and bait it out with the Earthquake, that kind of spiel. But he just ends up switching out himself, bringing in his Magmortar here, and I'm going to switch out now, bring in my Drapion, see what exactly he wants to do, which does happen to be a Thunderbolt. And I also wanted to see what kind of set he was running, and judging by the damage and the fact that he did not get Life Orb Recall, I'm assuming that this thing is probably packing some sort of Choice Scarf or something along those lines, either that or Expert Belt. So I'm just going to use that opportunity now to set up my Toxic Spikes, because I feel like he's going to want to switch out. And this turn I actually had to jump away, see what Crawdaunt's base speeds were, just to see if it would outspeed a standard Drapion, because I wasn't sure whether or not to taunt or whirlwind. But I ended up whirlwinding there because I recognized that standard Crawdaunt outspeeds standard Drapion. So yeah, so I just whirl him out. Unfortunately, it does happen to be his Dust Noir here, and I'm just actually, no, it's not that bad that I whirlwind him out and just do his Dust Noir, because that just allows me to set up another layer of Toxic Spikes. Unfortunately, though, he is able to farm me right there with a Will-O-Wisp. And here he goes. Here I'm going to go for the taunt, just to prevent him from paint splitting or doing any other kind of support move right there. And he goes for the Earthquake this turn. Does a decent chunk to my Drapion, but because I really don't want to... Okay, actually, wait, no. This turn here is incredibly stupid. Because for some reason, what was going on in my head was this. I thought that he was going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting my switch into a physical attacker, but I completely forget that he's taunted, and I end up getting my Magmortar shit-rocked in doing so. I don't know why I just don't even know what the hell I was thinking during that phase, but whatever. That pretty much that misplay right there cost me my Magmortar, because I thought I'd be able to come in and kill him off with a Fire Blast, but as you can see, I just made a dark mistake. In any case, though, that allows me to safely at least bring in my Archeops here, not get wrecked by the Will-O-Wisp. I go for the Earthquake just because I wanted safe damage here, but now he brings in his Lilligant, and here's where I'm kicking myself for losing my Magmortar, because I would have liked to have Magmortar just to come in, absorb the sleep from the Lilligant, and then launch back with a Fire Blast. That way I could have been able to preserve it if Archeops' Flying Gem for the Clefable, but in the end it really doesn't matter, I guess, too much. Any case, no, Magmortar comes back in, I'm going to switch out, bring in my Drapion, just leave him in for Death Fodder, see exactly what he's going to lock himself into this turn, which happens to be T-Bolt. So pretty much what that allows me to easily switch it, easily bring in my Lilligant this turn. Go, I believe, for a Quiver Dance as he switches out now, brings in his Clefable as he does get Toxic Poison, but because Magic Guard and all that kind of nonsense, he's not even going to be getting residual damage here. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is what's going to happen. I want to see exactly what he's running, and I feel like if he does go for the Thunder Wave, I don't want to bring an Archeops and accidentally get screwed over in the arse, so I just don't want any of that shenanigans happening. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to leave in Lilligant here, see exactly what he's going to go for. As you can tell, the +2 Life Orb Giga Drain actually does enough to bring it over, just over half to a Clefable, so, and I'm assuming that thing is probably especially bulky. So what I'm going to do now this turn here is actually going to Quiver Dance up. You're expecting either a Wish and or Protect. That way I know for a fact I can deal even more damage next turn, as I unfortunately get the Paralysis this turn. And he's going to Wish back up to full. But here's the interesting thing I noticed. Quiver Dance Lilligant at +3 is actually able to outspeed a Clefable even after Paralysis, which, you know, was pretty cool, actually. I was really not expecting that, because I thought I was going to keep getting rocked in over and over again. It was just going to be Wish, Protect, stalling BS pretty much the remainder of the match. But, as you can tell, I was able to actually easily kill that Clefable off with another Giga Drain, outspeed, and he's going to bring this Magmor here, take me out the Fire Blast. I was thinking maybe I could have been able to at least take it because of +3 special defense, or either that or I just needed something for Death Fodder, and might as well have been Lilligant. In any case, though, I bring in my Cofagrigus here because I have a feeling like, okay, as much as I would love to bring in for Alligator here, set up a Sword Stance and Aqua Jet, I really just don't want to risk the Flame Body Born and or Fire Blast burn here. So I just decided to bring in Cofagrigus here, not mess around too much, just try and will it down as much as I can with Shadow Ball and Toxic. As you can tell, though, he's just going to kill me off next turn, but that's fine, because he's going to kill himself off to Toxic himself, and that will easily allow us to both bring in our respective Water-type sweepers, which happen to be mine for Alligator and his Crawdon here, and pretty much at this point, I'm just hoping to Lord that I can at least take at least a +1 adaptability crunch from this thing. I know it's stab, and I know Crawdon has a huge base attack, but I have a feeling I might be able to survive this, fire off a return, and then outspeed next turn thanks to Priority Walk Jet, and then hopefully finish off the game from here. Thankfully, though, I'm easily able to take that thing with just a straight up +1 return right there from for Alligator, and that allows me to easily, he just brings in his Aggron now, I just easily kill that thing off the waterfall, and it turns out to be my game, and I actually didn't even need Archeops, in all honesty, to finish off the match. So all that spiel I was talking about how losing my Flight Gem in order to kill off the Lilligant was so vital was completely pointless. But in any case, guys, if you enjoy my content and you want to see more of my material, you can always rate, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this is essentially Infinite Trials here saying peace out, show, and have a good one.